There are two. Assalamu alaikum guys, this is me Senpai Gamarsan. I'm your host Senpai. We are playing the game Railway of Love. I just buy this game for you guys, honestly, because it's in really low price. That's why. So first of all, this game released in my country, and this game is not free. You have to buy this game. So yeah, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This is this story about the love. We play detective type of game. We play horror type of game, and we play the adventure type of games, but we never played in the text game about the love. Maybe we're gonna be find out something new in this game. There are two. Next. I couldn't do the next. Okay, I have to click the next. Right then. A man and a woman. They have been on the city of the future and are now going back home, tired and full of impression. They met each other accidentally and will soon apart. Okay, this evening on their train is their last evening together. Aww. And their last chance of convince of each other. Convince the weak feelings that none of them dares to call by their proper name. OMG! This is awesome! That means my money is paid off. I guess so. Anyway, the train departs and the game speed. The woman looks at the city, and it's building towards evening, the light of the notes. Can I see something there? The woman's name is Juna. The man tries to read a scientific magazine, but ends up looking Jonah hands, admiring them. The man's name is Abel. Time goes by. When the train passes a red room station, light blinks, able to confesses. Able, no. When the train passes Aerodrome station. Why? Stop it. She's not that type. Able. When the train passes. I have to force him, you convince her. God damn it. I am his mind who's telling him to convince her. Focus on work. Focus on work. When the train passes. No, that's nonsense. The train passes. No. The train passes. Can't stand it. Be a man. Focus on work. Okay, man. I'm gonna be click it until you convince her. Oh, man. What a coward ass, punk ass bitch. Come on, man. Convince her. Be a man. The light blinks in several times. Juna said that they have got a frequent water and power cuts in their town. Abel asks how they cope with it. She replies that they have got used to it. Abel said that they generate electricity in the city almost out of everything. Oh, ah. Soon such a technologies will be everywhere. Juna doesn't believe it. Abel wants to convince her. Takes the magazine from the table, starting drawing some schematic on the back of its cover. Under the magazine lies Abel's card with the digital train ticket. Juna looks out to the window. Remember her home for some reason. She feels sad. Ah. Abel stops drawing and look at Juna. Time goes by. When the train passes Oxygen Factory Station. Ah! No. God damn it. Stop it. She's not that type. Man, what the hell? Why you couldn't convince her? An attendant dressed in a uniform overcoat and the service cap checks tickets. Stares at the tablet screen for a long time. Hesitantly presses somewhere with his middle finger. Attend. Attendant. I just can't get used to it. He finally succeed. Ask how they like it in Algova. Juna said that the city is just a miracle. Abel disagree that it is not much of miracle, rather a triumph of intellect and hard work. Ah, the attendant chuckles but does not object. Tells that that's 2 years ago the place where the city stand was totally empty. Just a lonely snowy mountain. Ah, so it involved. That attendant goes away. Juna looks at Abel. Time goes by. When the train passes damn station. Convinces! God damn it. Do what I look like. No, 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 God. It's not alright. Why it's not alright? Well, what will he think of me? What train passes? Juna convinces. God damn it, Juna. You have to. Both of you are. Juna, come on, man. When the train passes. It's not right. What will I look like? No, 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 God. Both of them are feeling honey to each other. What will he think of me? Sorry for using a bad language, but I can't use it. I am done with this love side of game because I never get the love in real life. This is why I'm reacting like that. You have both to convince each other, not like that. Just go and kiss each other, not like this shit. God damn it, shit. Spikehead flies outside. From behind the hillside in the distance comes a strange mechanism. Get close to the train. Juna is surprised by it. Abel said that this is a server, a spikehead. They are all around it. What is server? Abel explained that the server connect all the city system with the invisible strings. And the city works as a single wall under progress program control. Oh! So this is a future love story. This train is a future stuff. Huh. Amazing. Juna think that the progress program will soon come to their wilderness, and it means that the Juna daughter will live in different world under new rules. How will she manage? This talk scares Jonah. She looks at Abel. He's talking about something with atheism. Show with his hand how a signal goes from one antenna to another. Juna smiles. It makes her feel better. The spikehead continues the following train. Time goes by. When the train passes Brian Research Institute station. Uh, when a train Brian Research Institute station. Brian, who the fuck is Brian? Ah, let's see. She can convince a Brian or not. No, I can't. It's unhearable. No, 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 God. Oh man, fucking idiot. The light blinks a couple of times and completely goes off. Abel wants to call the attendant, but Juna stops him. For a while, the protagonists look out of the window in a silence. The city is already faintly visible. Only the tower and the flying spikehead clearly stand out against the dark sky. Juna whispers that the city is the most wonderful place she has ever seen in her life. Abel looks at Juna and feels anxious. Say that they will certainly come back. Juna, not me. Abel said, that's now. They are not outsiders in the city. They are progress program missionaries. Juna smiles and nods. Looks out of the window. Abel looks at Juna. Flames light up. The train moves up. When Algua lights up completely disappear in the darkness. Abel feels that this is the best last chance. But he cannot convince. What the fuck? They spend some time in silence. At last, one of them coughs, and Juna says that it's time to sleep. Abel nods. The train whizzes them forward into inevitable tomorrow. They lie over the easel under the bed sheets, so close to each other and so far away, staring at the dark ceiling, thinking about this evening, going through the events minute by minute in their minds. Blinking a light, coming attendant the spikehead. Trifles, but their whole conversation was straying for such a minor things. Make a slight change, shift them in a time swap their places, and the outcome could be different. If only the attendant could have checked the tickets at the very first station and left them alone. If only the spikehead wouldn't have flown out so unexpectedly and the light would have gone off earlier. If only they could really take a control to their destiny. If only they could. The train station is a huge white and cold. He will stand at terminal. Put his card on the validator. The machine blinks green. Trip number 2, your status guessed. Juna, so is that it? Eval nods and says that the train has a lot of weekend compartments. Jokes that the people are not so stupid to leave Algoa. Juna watches Abel's fingers nimbly move on the terminal screen. Abel, that's it. Now we'll be able to training together. Traveling together. He quickly picks up her bag. He quickly picks up her bag. Okay. Show the way to the platform. Jonah smiled. Ah man, this is the same picture. Why not you guys put the another picture, man? My money doesn't pay it off, god damn it. The train departs and gains speed. Jonah looks at the city, nods in admiration. Abel tries to read scientific magazine. Jonah ends up looking at the Jonah hands, admiring them. Time goes by. The train station attend the check tickets. Abel has lost his card and cannot find it. The attendant waves hand is behind his back. Tell the musicians are traveling in the next compartment. They are mark, making a tour around the old town in support of the Progress program. Attendant investigate interesting guys. Attendants say interesting guys. Jonah helps Abel to find the card. Abel is slightly angry with Jonah. Why? It seemed to him that Jonah deliberately waited for him to struggle before helping. What? Yuna finds Abel's irritation funny. Abel looks out the window. Juna looks at Abel. Time goes by. When the train passes Oxygen Factory Station, what should I do, man? Light blinks. Abel is silent, his arms folded. Juna wants to cheer him up. Tell a story about her great grandmother. How she came to big city for the first time and saw an electrical socket and thought that two of the holes were special pin holders. Juna guess what happened next. Juna pauses, looks at Abel. He cannot help smiling, asks about short circuit. Juna notes at that her great grandmother wasn't hurt, but there were a lot of sparks, and the house experienced a long blackout. Abel likes the way Juna laughs, light and sonorous, so different from his wife. What? What? He looks at Juna. Time goes by. When the train passes a damn station, light goes off. The lights blink couple of the time and completely goes off. Abel wants to call the attendant, but Juna stops him. For a while, the protagonists look out the window in a silence. In the city is already faintly visible. Only the tower clearly stand out against the dark sky. Juna whispered, ah, god damn it. Juna whispered that the city is most wonderful place she has ever seen. Abel looks at Juna and feels anxious. Say that they will certainly come back. Juna, not me. Abel said that not now. They are not the outside industry. The progress program machineries. Juna smiles and nods, looks out the window. Abel looks at Juna. Time goes by. When the train passes Brian Research Institute station, attendant is repairing. Protagonists remain in the dark. Spikehead, Spikehead flies outside. Abel convinced. Abel no. When man remains in dark. The lights blink in a few times. Then comes another blackout. The city gets smaller but still visible. Juna. Angels created the cities. Abel feels strong anxiety. To calm himself down, Abel starts telling the history of progress program. Why Abel feel anxiety of darkness, man? When Juna loves the darkness. uh, tells about the scientists who wanted to make a nice system and about the person. Okay, I want to stay here forever and I will forever stay outside. Obeying an emotional impulse, Abel takes Jonah's hands. Abel's hand is big and pale. It is well visible to window light. Jonah gets pale, quickly draws back. Everything boils inside the Abels. Jonah looks down and starts whispering a prayer. Abel, you turn for protection to God? Juna never replies, only moves her hand lower and continues whispering. But God doesn't exist objectively. What? Really, bro? And that same moment, he understands by the look in Arjuna's eye that he shouldn't have said that. Yep, you shouldn't have to, bitch. He wants to apologizing. He wants to apologize, but the words get stuck in his throat. There happened something irreversible. Lamps lights up. The rest of the way through the city is spent in heavy silence. Each protagonist thinks his own thoughts. When Algola lights completely disappear in the darkness, Abel feels that this is the last chance ever he cannot convince. They lapse into silence again. At the last, one of them cough and say, man, Abel not. We walk away from the station and never look back. Abel will watch her go away. Later, he will often recall that moment. Sometimes he will feel sorry that he didn't stop her. Sometimes he will praise himself for his reserve. And these will exhilarating thoughts. Jonah will often to go to church. One day she will bump there into the train attendant and back away in a jolt, strange, uncontrollable fear. From that moment on, she will pray even harder, deprive herself everything, and help others a lot. So by the end of her life, many people will call her a saint. Ending 1. Ha! Dusan volunteered fetan into Turken. Accept their faith. Stay stranger forever. This is the future designed by their fate. Man, what the hell? Can I go back? Oh fuck. So we just got the first ending here. I guess I have to go now. If you guys love this game, Railway of Love, let me know in the comments down below. This is the future type of story. I hope you guys love it. Let me know in the comments down below. We just got first ending. Sorry. Sorry, I just got sniffed. Bye bye, take care, love you all. Allah Hafiz, Pakistan Zindabad. Peace.